So Masayoshi Son is a legendary investor in the Valley. He was an early investor in companies like Uber. He is an investor in OpenAI and ChatGPT right now. And I thought this interview was really revealing because what he states here is that AI is progressing faster than he thought it was going to progress.
I thought it was coming in 4 years instead of 10 years. Okay? Now I say it's coming in next 2 years. Okay? But it's all depend on how you define AGI and ASI. If you define AGI as the average human's brain power, I'm using ChatGPT every day, maybe 2-3 hours a day now. Okay, I'm a big user of.
He's an investor as well.
And I say recently, almost any question I ask, okay, about our brainstorming, so smart.
Wow.
Smarter than myself.
Wow, smarter than myself.
In many subjects, most subjects.
In most subjects.
So I can do the brainstorming.
Amazing. That's an incredible claim. The reason this is worth listening to is because you understand if what he's saying is true, and that's based on his observations. He obviously has also inside knowledge of the environment and the company because of his investment. It means that we're already at the point where AI has exceeded human capability, right? In a lot of areas. And so why is this important? Well, this means that for us, we need to take very seriously these profound questions around what this means for societal readiness, for ethical considerations that we have to make here, for equity in general in terms of who benefits from AI in terms of rich countries versus poorer countries. And it also suggests that the window for proactive governance or coming together as a society to discuss this and to build platforms, to build communities, to build fabrics around how we're going to deal with this is rapidly not just approaching but rapidly closing, because this is moving really, really fast. And I thought the end of this, where the news anchor kind of comments on the progress here, was pretty poignant. Let me play that as well briefly here, right here.
And he said OpenAI's own models are now training the next models.
Isn't that a red flag?
It is, but I think
for humanity, not for profits, but for humanity.
But I think what these companies are doing is they are using. I spoke to the head of.
Great point there, right? Which she's saying, hey, if they're using their own AI to build their own products, is that a red flag for what that implies for the direction of humanity? And I think in that moment, the other person just said, hey, Claude, the people who are building Claude use AI the same way, so he doesn't really address that head on. But this is super compelling and super concerning for everybody who's involved in any kind of white collar work.